Representation is a core role for the LVA. By uniting all of the publicans together in a single organisation, we can be far more effective than publicans can be individually. 2018 was a critical year for us in terms of our representative role, very busy year, and we've had some good successes. The first of these was by finally succeeding in getting Good Friday open for the licensed trade. It was a ridiculously outdated law that we had been working on for 5 years to achieve that change. We want to acknowledge the support of Senator Billy Lawless and Jerry Harkin. As a result of a political campaign going on over a good number of years, the government finally agreed to put the change through their Oireachtas, and 2018 was a landmark year in that regard, in that it was the first year that Dublin pubs were open in over 90 years. A very good outcome for our members, and we're very proud of that campaign. Through the summer, we had a lot of engagement with government on the public health alcohol bill. We very much welcome minimum pricing. It's something, again, that we've been seeking for many years and will, over time, play an important role in the future market for the licensed trade. We also like structural separation, but we're bitterly disappointed by the government provision to include cancer warning labels on bottles and cancer warning signage for pubs. We think this is an insane development, but unfortunately it's now through their Oireachtas and will become legislation in future. The budget is obviously an annual priority for the association. The fact that there was no change in excise is welcome, even though we believe we have a very strong case to seek a reduction in excise. But again, the budget was disappointing from the perspective of VAT. The increase of VAT to 13.5 was a disappointing development. The most important thing about the Good Friday campaign was that it took 5 years to achieve the change. Driving legislative change is a slow process. You need to build your case with the officials. So we were in with the Department of Justice licensing officials on an annual basis from 2012 going forward. And we were in with the Minister for Justice on an annual basis from 2012 seeking this change. I think it's fair to say that together with the VFI, we developed a bit of momentum on this campaign. It became an annual media event, January through March. Every year there was debates about the merits or demerits of opening for Good Friday. And I think it's fair to say each year we went forward, the momentum gained. So we were very fortunate that Senator Billy Lawless became a senator in 2016 because he was instrumental in putting down the amendment. I think the work that we had done over the previous few years meant that it was put down in an environment where it was likely to be passed. And, we do acknowledge the support of Charlie Flanagan and the government in allowing the amendment to go through the Dáil in January of 2018 and to allow us to open for the first time in 90 years this year. It shows, though, that you need stamina. It shows you need a strong economic case. It shows you need a strong media profile, and it shows you need to invest a lot of time in making the environment right for the change to occur. It took much longer than we would have liked, but we are very glad we finally got it through in 2018. Well, we hope that we're regarded as a professional, authoritative, knowledgeable trade body. We understand the licensed trade in Dublin and nationally very well, and we try to represent our views professionally, based on economic research or legislative research, based on a common sense, well thought through proposition, and we hope that that's well regarded. As we look forward to 2019, we will continue to represent our members' views with government. There's legislation coming down the tracks in terms of employment law, in terms of signage around the cancer warning labels, how that will work in practice. The budget will be particularly important as we are very concerned about how excise will be treated in Budget 2020. And no doubt there will be developments emerge through 2019 that will require us to engage on behalf of our members. Well, we believe the LVA as a collective can do more than any individual can on his own. We can access politicians at ministerial level, which is difficult for individuals to do, and the work, time and energy we invest in representing the trade benefits the publican at his own individual pub level. So Our collective work enabled Good Friday to be open in 2018, which is not something an individual publican can achieve. Our work on the budget gone by avoided another excise increase on alcohol, which is not a task available to individual publicans. The collective voice of the LVA is very important to the individual running of every pub in Dublin, and we believe it plays an important role in influencing the environment, the business environment for pubs, in their favour. That's a real core benefit of membership.